During the downpour, 100 millimeters of rain fell in just 90 minutes. Roads, bridges, and other infrastructure suffered major damage. In Zwelisha, in Verulam, the Zungu family were asleep when tragedy struck. Other members of the family who were in a room next door escaped unharmed. Community members and teams from Reaction Unit South Africa helped retrieve the bodies from underneath the rubble.
It's painful that I lost my mother this way, but I will have to accept what has happened. I will try to be strong.
Rescue teams were kept busy evacuating residents from flooded homes.
Informal settlements are hit hard, the suburb areas as well, homes on that are above road level and so forth. A lot of people in the Verulam and Tongat area as well as the Phoenix area were affected. Like I said, the informal areas have experienced many collapsed homes with regards to their wooden iron homes.
At Otongati, roads were damaged and a petrol station was flooded. In one of the worst hit areas, 122 people were affected, with many losing all their belongings. These houses along the river were all flooded, and a couple, a man and a woman, were washed away. Residents here say they heard their screams for help, but the water level was too high and too dangerous.
There were people outside, actually. There were people outside, and Sibonelo and Hamen, they were still inside the house. And people were shouting to tell them, hey, they must come out. After that, I think Sibonelo tried to escape using the window because I think he lost the keys. By the time he was escaping, I think the water was too high.
Because we heard them screaming. They was inside the house. But we've tried, but we couldn't save them. No. It was too late. It was too late. We're so sad, very sad. Because this thing is happening. It's the third time now it's happening.
Meanwhile, 10 families from the upmarket suburb, Lelusha, were evacuated when water flooded their homes. Many homeowners had little time to rescue anything.
Yes, we were at home and the storms came and we thought it's going to be okay. And next minute we were just rushed. There's almost like a river came through our whole house. And I tried to pick up stuff and put them on top of the higher tables or whatever, but they're just pointless. So by the time, I think it was about 11, I can't remember the time because my phone fell, my husband's phone fell in the water, so we had no connection or communications and stuff like that, so I don't even know what the time was.
In Umlazi rocks, mudslides and sinkholes put properties at risk. Cars parked in the basement of a block of flats were completely submerged.
The damage is quite excessive. Many houses, as you can see behind me, more specifically here, and I think in Prestondale, have been flooded to the point of people having to leave home in order to be safe. Also, with the subsidence, there's obviously a lot of water that is now groundwater moving, and there's a lot of potholes and sinkholes that are creating due to that subsidence. So there's still a lot that's going to be discovered and exposed over the next couple of hours or days.
Electricity and water supply was affected, with the wastewater plant also suffering damage. In other storm-related incidents, 3 victims were retrieved from their car in a riverbed near Ladysmith on Saturday afternoon. The police couldn't confirm that it was the family who went missing in Bergville on New Year's Day, but said that the car found matched the description of the family's vehicle. While in other 2 separate incidents on Friday night, 3 people died when their cars washed away in flooded rivers during heavy rainfall. Jade Paulser, SABC News, Durban.